fam? I wonder if I can turn this thing. Hold up, family. Hold up, my Scarlet. I'm gonna just do this quick live, y'all. I put a community post up today that go with this. The video I did on proof that water therapy is changing us on a DNA level, cellular level. You know, somebody asked me the change. Oh, one, let me stop this for a second. This Friday, I'll be announcing everybody who is receiving children's all. Still actually 2 spots for that, but that's receiving children's all for free. When you purchase all, you get children's all for free with it. So yeah, it's, y'all know your names this weekend. But I will announce the names. So basically anybody who has purchased it at this point, your name is in. But I had somebody to question me about water therapy and the plants and food and stuff, and the way that it's changed the plants. How do I know that it's changed the plants for the better? I'm not a scientist, you know, but one, because they're alive, that they're bigger and it's more of the plants. I watched a change in the plant. I stopped listening to water therapy purposefully for the last 2 weeks. I haven't listened to it at all for what I had to do with myself. And I watched a change in one of my plants in 2 weeks. Kind of going back to the old self. One of them was actually dying without the water therapy. Again, I don't have the tools of a scientist, of today's scientist, but I have the mind and intelligence of one. And the change that we see in those plants, number one, is definitely for the better. Number two, nothing has ever changed those plants like that. If you want to see that video, it's in the community post for today. If you haven't seen it yet, or you want to go back and look at that, the one plant that was going to flower is actually bloomed into a pinkish red flower all over this plant. Mind you, the lady has had this plant for 20 years. It has never bloomed. So it going to bloom, how could that be a bad thing? One, my grandmother plant, Frances is her name. This plant my mother has had for over 40 years, and it has the same form. All of my mother's children have a piece of grandma, a piece of this plant. Some of them several pieces. This plant came all the way from Baltimore to Arizona. Wherever we go, we travel with this plant. I have a plant that I call Mary, which is my mother, and Frances, which is my grandmother. My mother has had Frances for over 40 years, and my grandmother had it longer than that. This plant has always had the same form. The form has never changed in this plant. So it's showing you, and mind you, I say it all the time, even if you haven't purchased water therapy, you could go to the free playlist. Some of those are very powerful, and you can do the experiment for yourself. Just be diligent. Now, I see a lot of posts, a lot of people tagging me and stuff, showing me people's gardens are being destroyed with the air quality in these places where all these derailments are happening. And not just that, if you look in nature, you'll need a rubber band or something. I can't stand with the front of my hair. I'm good. When you look in nature, what you gonna give me? What you took out of your hair? I don't put stuff in my hair from somebody else's hair. I don't care who's in. If you look at nature, you'll see that the plants and the trees are dying. On some plants and trees, especially where they heavy on the sky thing at, you'll see this burnt look on plants. A lot of people don't know what it is. Or like in the desert, we don't even get it out here as much as some other places, and still you see the evidence of this stuff in the sky because the cactuses have these burnt spots on them. If I see one, I'll pull up and show you right now. That wasn't there before. Over the years, you're watching that these trails are taking effect on our plants. But just like it taking effect, you gotta remember this too. This is just, are they open? It should be, right? Get the bag right here. Hold on, y'all. It's pretty hot. Take that for me. And I should have had this prepared to go before. Yeah, it should be straight. Thank you. So, I'm pretty hot. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut the air on. I like to have the air on the window open at the same time, honestly. Okay, y'all. Arizona, 87 degrees today. You'll see, like, if I see one, I'll show y'all. But that's from the trails that's burning the plants. And it's destroying our food. Mind you, that's not just happening here in the U.S. It's everywhere. So this stuff is in our food. You know what? I seen recently somebody took some different cereals and just random stuff off grocery shelf, right? They would crush it and then put a magnet to it, and the magnet would pick up. Hold up, Willie. And the magnet will pick up all of this magnetic stuff in food. But you know, we could take that to nano. It's real sinister. I'm not gonna be here long, y'all, but it's a real sinister world we in right now. And again, I'm a little MIA because I'm in this cleansing right now. And it's like the roughest part of it, you know. So I'm just kind of MIA, but I'm around. And when I come through, though, I'm coming through with a lot. We're getting ready for the Take It to the Streets tour. I'm leaving in May to go across country. So I'm getting prepared for that. So I have a lot coming out in a minute. It's time to get this knowledge out, for real. But all these videos that y'all sending me and that I'm seeing of people who are suffering, who at one lady garden, she had her garden for years, and how what's in the air is destroying her gardens. This is food she eat, or just her plants. Different people plants. Now the reason I'm saying all of this, again, go to the community post for today. I urge y'all to share this video on the community post, and including this one, and let people know that we have a solution. Let them see the proof that water therapy will change the DNA of the plants. So if it's changing the DNA of the plants, again, what is it doing to us? Now, the person said, how do I know it's negative? It's not negative change because of the frequencies used. What you're looking at in that video is you're witnessing 528 hertz. You're witnessing 432. You're witnessing the solfeggio in that plant. Again, you take my word for it because you can do it yourself. So you're witnessing what the frequency of love, the universal frequency, the Om, what it does to the plants, what it's doing to you. Because this plant has changed again. Hold up. This plant has changed again on a cellular level, y'all. You have cells too. What is melanin but chlorophyll? If it's changing these plants like that, it's changing you. That's why even sometimes take a break from it. And the video coming out about that. Take a break for a few clicks, like 3 days. Especially if you're doing speak over yourself. Just take a break for 3 days. Because what that does is allow water therapy to integrate into your system. And that way you'll see where you are. You know what I mean? When you listen to it for a long time, you feel like nothing's happening. I know I experienced it. Let it go and you'll see. That's the best way to get your water. Play water therapy to it though. With all the stuff they're doing. You know what I mean? Know your air quality. But I would definitely play water therapy. And I know because I play water, I get water from the springs myself, and I get water from the well. Now my well water is 8.5 pH. My house water is 7.5 pH. I don't know the pH of the water up the mountain. That spring water I use on the Zenwombs. That's the water that's living water that's in the fountains. Actual fountains, I use living water. I don't drink the house water, but I drink my well water. The well water is the other water in a Zenwombs that's in the water dispenser for me to drink. The well water, like I said again, is 8.5 pH. That's some good tasting water. It tastes better. It tastes better under water therapy. I didn't think it could get better. Anybody who drink water out the Zenwombs will like, oh my God, this is the best water. It tastes like life is programmed with the Stanoon constantly. So it even changed that, you know. For the last 2 weeks, for what I'm doing spiritually, I removed myself from water therapy to create more and do everything that I'm doing. Before I started listening to water therapy, I would drink, I have to have lemon or honey or both or something in my water to drink it. It's something about the taste in water, something in the water, even if it's the well water. I'll add a little honey to it. That tastes like beach. I add honey to it. These 2 weeks that I haven't listen to water therapy after the first week. I mean, once I started listening to water therapy, I didn't have to put lemon or honey in my water no more. It changed the taste of the water. And I don't mean like I played the water therapy to the water. No, this water is in the living room. Our dispenser is in the living room. And I don't play water therapy to it. And I either get it from my well or reverse osmosis from, it's reverse osmosis down here all over Arizona. Especially that reverse osmosis water. It's like, I can't tolerate it without lemon or honey in it. Once I started listening to water therapy, whatever the program was, it was doing, even though I play it all the time, it don't feel like it's doing nothing. Another experiment to show me that it's absolutely doing something, because after like a week, maybe not even a whole week of listening to water therapy, I mean of not listening to it, I don't like the taste of the osmosis water anymore. I don't like the taste of it. I just started getting back programmed last night, and already the water taste is starting to change. I still don't like it yet, but it's already starting to change. This is something I taste in water. Remind me of that little girl that movie Soccer. You really, really, really going to 10. You can play water therapy to your own plants and see the change. You don't have to take my word for that. Most of you are underwater therapy. You feel the change for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. How it makes you feel and what it does and how you feel when you're not listening to it. When you separate from it for a while. Again, the guardian said water therapy is here to help make the corrections. Allow it to do that to your food too. My food is programmed with styrene. And I taste and see the difference in the food. My whole refrigerator is covered in the ancient language, the sacred language, not ancient but sacred language. The whole refrigerator is covered with it. Play the water therapy to your food. I say I'm not going to be here long unless y'all have a question or whatever. I just wanted to say that because I'm getting a lot. People sending me people who gardens and stuff. It's just perishing. Usually play it in the car. Didn't today. My shield was down. Not good will sound one of your gifts. I'm sorry, I don't understand that last sentence. Unless I'm missing something. Tell me what they're saying, the last sentence. I was talking to them. Oh, you have your phone. Let's try and help these people. I'm a campaign as much as I can. I might be going through Ohio, but I'm not sure. My first priority is to hit these hoods for real. So, I know Columbus. I think that's hood in Ohio. I don't know. Y'all can school me on it. But I've come that way, coming out of Baltimore before, coming west through Ohio. I didn't like that way though. But I don't even have my route together just yet. I'm getting to that, so all the other stuff that I'm doing. But I'm getting to that. I'll get the route together and I'll see. But nothing else. The most I can say is y'all get the message to Ohio. Y'all know our family, you know somebody there. I think I did have somebody step up and say that they would put out the flyers in Ohio. It was my bad, whoever that was, you can know me, whoever that was, hit me up again because I don't remember which email that was. And I didn't separate the email or write the information down. So in Ohio, and you want to help these people with better water and air quality. Oh man, shout out to everybody too. Just sending in the photos and video of y'all playing the water therapy to the waterways, to the things. It's quite a few. I appreciate it. Up in somebody just sent me something. A couple people in New York, one played at the Hudson, playing water therapy with some people at the Hudson River. Really in them. I don't remember where exactly that was. Really, I've quite a few of you been sending in photos and videos. Keep playing into the waters. Keep playing into the waters. Do it as often as you can. So on that note, y'all, I'm about to go unless y'all have something to say. What's this right here? Can you just for me, please? Let me go back up. Gwen, okay, you corrected. You said not a good one, not a good on sound. One of your gifts, and came back and said not a good in. I don't understand. Not good for my car. I'm glad you're feeling better, Key. I would definitely play it in Philly water. I always said something wrong with Philly. I don't mean this for everybody, but the people I met in Philly, I'm serious, I like to always say that, like, was a little off. Back in the day, I used to meet people from Philly. They all had that same kind of thing where, like, something was in the water. I would play water therapy to the water in Philly on a megaphone. Shit, that's just about anywhere these days and what they're doing. See, I mean, there's a lot going on too, and I'm trying not to, especially I'm in cleansing right now and it's fast, deal with the negative of what's going on, but just bring solutions because they trying it, you know. They coming real hard with antics and tactics and what they coming with. But we just have to focus on what? Divine frequency. Coming into your divinity. That's all. How are you eating? Worry about that. You know? What places are you going into? What gossip are you listening to? Where are you allowing your feet to take you? How much negative energy is in your space? You'd be surprised if you just do an assessment of how much negative and disagreeable energies you allow in your space. Just for conversations with a homegirl. You know what I mean? You on journey, and they not on journey. Like we try to live both lives. We want 1 foot in over here, righteousness, and 1 foot over there. It doesn't work like that. If you are going to excel in your divinity, you cannot be lukewarm. You have to make a choice, and sometimes that means you have to let go of people, places, and things that's not on journey. I do not allow people, and it's a lonely road. But like I say all the time, I'll wait for mine. Don't gossip with me. I'm not interested. I tell people around me all the time, I'm quick to say I'm not interested. That's not my business. Don't fill me with that. Don't fill me with your drama. Don't fill me with other people's drama. I don't care about your mama drama, your father drama, your brother drama, your cousin drama, your work drama. I don't, and where I'm trying to go. Sound is important to me, obviously. Don't bring me any kind of sound. It will irritate my whole spirit. That's the thing that irritates me the most in this world. Other people BS. Coming through somebody else, I don't even know them. Leave me alone with it. You do that. Y'all do that. That's on y'all. It's a hard road. Sorry about the shaking. Y'all, I'm on this road right here. But yeah, it's a hard road. It could be lonely. You could miss people. You could miss family and friends. I do. I don't 100% like neglect family. I take care of my mom on the run. Mom, you need anything? Okay, I drop it by. Give me a kiss. I gotta go. I don't want to talk because I don't want those sounds. I already know what it sounds like. I know what it's gonna sound like, but I just don't want to be fed by it. You always just in and out. I know. I gotta go. I have other family members. I don't indulge. They all call each other, and I'll get the latest from however I get it. But it ain't for me sitting there indulging. They know I love them. They don't even call me. They so used to me. They don't even call me with the bullshit. They don't call me with that, with none of that. They be tiptoeing. Certain things that happen that I need to know. And I mean, why you ain't tell me? Because I will know what to tell you. we don't know what you want to know. I respect that. The family emergency, let me know. Other than that, no. I respect that. But it's hard. It's hard. But when you on that road to divinity, like everybody wanna half do it. They call themselves divine. Y'all got all these divine names. Not you divine, but I'm saying all these divine names. You feel me? All these names of the deity, Sekhmet, Sekhmet, Sekhemuat, Ishtar, Ashtar. Y'all got all these names. Y'all ain't walking like those people. You carrying that energy, but a lot of us ain't walking like them. Don't know half of what they knew. Ain't doing half of what they did with the knowledge that they have. Say I'm divine and I'm righteous, but you want to listen to music talking about how fat your is or his is, or that's not divine vibration. You cannot have it all, and you can have what you want. You can have what you want, but you ain't gonna go where you think you're going. You're gonna be stuck in the cycle with the rest of the cycles. sacrifice yourself. What do you think when you on the phone with mom, dad, brother? What do you think they putting in you? What do you think is happening with what they're putting in you? If it's not righteousness and they putting this drama, the life they live inside of you, what are those vibrations doing to you? Just water therapy is changing the DNA of those plants. So is your DNA being further nested in damnation. In your soul's damnation, you just stuck down here. Can't get out. It's enough that you have enough generational stuff in your DNA that you need to get rid of. You need to be walking the path, we all need to be walking the path so straight down here. Just to free ourselves from who we were yesterday. You feel what I'm saying? Like we can say our ancestors, you are the ancestors. You come back. You here. For what we did yesterday. We are those ancestors because we got to keep going through the cycle because we are free. The way you live in your life today and all the drama and trauma that you trying to get yourself out of, do you think you will? No. That means you came back. If you didn't come here to help, you came back. You're stuck in a cycle. That's absolute facts. If you ain't one of the volunteers, you're stuck in a cycle. You can't make it up. I'm a volunteer. You'll know if you want. You'll know if you're a volunteer, what you come to do. There's only one thing to do as a volunteer. That's to heal the people and the planet. Period. That's it. In whichever way you've been designated to do it on your mission.